So thank you so much for joining us. This is HCC In Focus. This is our program that we use to educate you about what is going on in Amasaman. This is a university that is Christian focused, that is global focused, and then also is ethically focused in order to make sure that students are trained in a certain way to meet some of the demands of our times. And we have already let you know that admissions are in progress and students have started coming to campus. You can also still apply and be part of this great university. Today, we are talking to one of our council members. He's also a faculty member. He actually represents the faculty or the senior members on the council of Christian University College. And he's also head of department for the Department of General Studies. He is in the person of Dr. Ebenezer Ayesu. Thank you so much, Doc, for joining me.
Thank you, too.
Yeah, so, Doc, you've taught at the University of Ghana for so many years. What were you doing there?
Thank you for the question. Yeah. I was at the Institute of African Studies, which is a research institute, and therefore my core work was to do research and publish. But research and publish is not the end. You must be able to teach. So I was teaching a number of courses at the graduate level. Undergraduate level, I was teaching Africa in the Diaspora, which is a course I introduced in the university as part of reducing the numbers. Classes for African studies, what people normally call Afro-Stars. So that's that. And then I was teaching African historiography and methodology, colonial rule in Africa, slave trade in Africa,
and a number of courses.
And then when I went to US on my return, I developed a number of courses. So I ended up, before coming to Heritage, teaching PhD courses, gender and sexuality in African history, culture and politics in African history, and then the establishment of colonial rule in Africa.
Interesting courses. So I wanted you to just give viewers your background a bit before we launch into our main discussion. That's how come I asked you that question. So how or why did you come to Heritage?
I tell people I have a vested interest in Heritage. I'm a member of Christ. At age 12, my revered deceased grand aunt became converted into the church. She was a leading figure in the Presbyterian Church of Ghana. And then I was living with her. Growing up, I was more becoming a street fighter. So my parents, who were then at Winneba, decided to take me, which is a normal African practice, to take me to our hometown. And I was given to my grand aunt, my mother's aunt, living with my mother's mother, but specifically. And then she was, in fact, she shaped my life. And therefore, there are so many things I do in the church. One, the primary focus being salvation. The others to honor her memory. And therefore, when on my return from my doctoral studies, Heritage was starting, the president, Dr. Chumesi, came to my office. We had a conversation. I didn't tell him, but I decided that I would skip the normal post-retirement contract and come and work in Heritage.
Wow. And so you're here full-time?
Yes, I'm here full-time.
Fantastic. And currently you are the head of department for general studies. What's the general studies about? What exactly are the courses offered there?
There are a number of courses, but I think the philosophy of it is similar to what I encountered at Xavier University of Cincinnati, Ohio.
I see.
St. Xavier is a leading saint in the Catholic Church, and he had his ideals. and establish schools shaped at that. So during the writing stages of my PhD, I had the opportunity to go and teach in that school for 3 semesters. Aside of Xavier, my reading around university education in the US, I came to realize that they have an interesting component of studies whereby they you go in for your core courses. You want to be an IT, fine. You want to do business, whatever. But they had some courses which on the compulsory, and then you might even dismiss them. Why should I come to do this? But what I got from them was that it broadened your skills of reading, analyzing, and whatever. And that is what I see with the general studies courses in Heritage here. We have introduction to world history, like which I teach. Yes.
Later you tell them.
Yes. Yeah. So we have exercise science. We have logic. Where then we have a very important course, the college seminar. Whether we like it or not.
And you've not mentioned my communication skills.
Communication skills, yes, and literature. And that is exactly what the US thing is. So you'll be reading a PhD course in history, and you read no longer at ease, the burning grass, and you ask yourself, what is this? By the end of the day, it helps you in your writing, it helps you in your analysis and whatever. Yes, we have French, we do French, and it makes sense because we know that Ghana is surrounded by French-speaking countries, West Africa, and our attachment to the British who colonized us have been so strong that we relegated French to the background. And I remember former President Kufuor tried introducing it. And I think I would say Heritage is perfecting that idea of the former president, and therefore students take it.
Interesting. Yeah, and so, for example, your course, tell us a bit, why should people learn world history?
Yes, history, you read a lot. And you can't be a scholar if you don't know how to read. And history, we don't just read, we read to understand, and therefore end up making meaningful contribution in every discussion. So we brought the students here, and the task is, how do we ensure that reading will be the cardinal exercise?
I see.
And therefore, the history course became relevant. I'm so happy about the name of the course, World History. And the world is very big. So almost every other academic year, I bring in an aspect of world. We can't treat world history. So I bring in aspects of world history. And because most people have written history off, I mean, most students before coming to university, they've written it off. I spend time to let them know the relevance of it. So, for example, if you are talking about industrialization, for us to understand it more, we go to Dan Latte's terminology, domestication. How did man start? And from where? And where have we reached? So I always make reference to, as we sit in this classroom, you have your laptop, you have your Android phone, you order food. It is the advanced stage, the most advanced stage of domestication. Man started off as a wanderer and gatherer, but we have progressed to a stage where you sit in your room, take your phone or your laptop, order food, you'll be there the next 10-15 minutes, there will be a knock on your door. You go and here is your food, which ancient times were not doing. So I make this, and there are some, from time to time, I pass around when other courses, and most of them, I end up getting the terminology. Then I lock it in my head. In the history class, I said, you IT people, you're going to go to level 200, you encounter this word, let's see whether it's in history.
I see.
And that's so generally the relevance of it is not only learning how far we have come as a people, but most importantly, developing the skills to aid in the studying of other courses.
Fantastic. And so, in my course, for example, communication skills, once you come to Heritage Christian University College, no matter what specialty that you have to undergo training in communication skills to be able to do proper speaking and then also listening and also reading and writing. These are very important skills that are needed wherever you go. If you're an IT person, theology person, or business, you need these skills. And we teach them at Heritage Christian University College. And we spend so much time, and you know that professionals are brought in order for the students to get how it is done. And they're taken through practical skills and lessons. Myself, I teach that particular course, and then also interviewing skills. You know, all our students are taken through interviewing skills before they get out of the university. You go through practical interviews, mock interviews. You are assessed, and then you are given the things that you have done right and things that you've done wrongly, so that you can improve upon your skills. Every student is how to write a CV at level 100, and then also how to write, you know, proper cover letters for their employment, and then business proposals and other things that are very critical in the business world. There is a course in business communication that is compulsory for all students, and also literature in English, as Dr. Yesu said. You have to also appreciate the world of books, writing, you know, poetry, drama, prose. All of these are very critical, no matter what course you are offering at Heritage Christian University College. You will be introduced to these things. These are one semester courses that you just take. And then also there's exercise science, as you mentioned. We help the students to develop the habit of exercising, and then nutrition as well, and then also French, as it's mentioned. So several courses that fall under this particular department, general studies, and it's really interesting. Now tell me, what makes Heritage Christian University College a place to be? You've taught in different universities, and what makes us different?
There are so many issues that come to mind as far as your question is concerned. The first and foremost is what the school has set itself to do. Entrepreneurship, which has become very important in the sense that day in, day out, we send out graduates, and employment has become a problem, and finding a solution, I think Heritage has an answer to that. The other issue has to do with, as I said, a startup. We just started, so the human contact is there. There is also those important from which I don't want to mention some universities, but my association with public universities, where in some situations students struggle for furniture. Students struggle to get internet connectivity, and other, which is not a problem in Heritage here. Then also, I might be sounding biased, Christian. The name in itself, there is a purpose for one in life. And I believe that based on my faith, that the Christian principle and teaching and everything holds the key to one's development. Let's forget about the hereafter, heaven, but here on earth. I believe that
principles of Christianity.
And you come here and there is this noon program where
the General Assembly.
General Assembly. On the surface, it's not a church. But when you come in, sitting the topics and whatever,
it also shapes you.
Yes, shapes you and prepares you for. Then there's also one from which, in the past, people were crediting the Presbyterians for the ethics, with has eroded out of our the system from head to tail with nothing. And Heritage emphasis places emphasis on it, and my years here, I see that we just don't say it, but we try to live it. And I believe that this alone should be. Then, of course, the degree that you get, the comfortable way with which, especially if your aim is to go higher, the comfortable way by which you climb the steps of the academic ladder. It's for me an attraction that people should pursue. Yes.
Fantastic. Some people say that if you attend a private university, I mean, you will not get a job and you'll be less respected and all of that. What are some of the things you have to say to people?
I don't think that is true. People might say that as a way of discouraging, but I don't think it is true, because even by the policy of the government, you start off, you are being mentored by a university, in our case KNUST. And everything, I remember the first time my questions went to KNUST, and they have run red ink through some of the questions. I said, what is this? Why? That is a standard got by law. Is to be done here. And we have many public universities, but we decided to go to KNUST. So I strongly believe that whoever leaves this school is just as someone who has left KNUST.
But with an added advantage of all of the things that you mentioned earlier.
So it's never true. Yes, because we are human beings, and there's this old boyism and other situations whereby you go and you get someone
somebody
outside. Yes. But at the end of the day, from the little I've observed, those who have gone out, they are excelling, and therefore that idea of private university it's not here or there.
Fantastic. And as you just mentioned, you have taught in several public universities.
I still teach. I'm adjunct to some of the public universities. I'm an examiner.
Exactly.
So I go around.
So the quality faculty that you expect, are here in order to deliver the lessons, and with all these added advantages. Now, and what skills do you expect from graduates, which Heritage Christian College is helping to train?
First, it's something that we might see it as intangible, truthfulness.
Being honest, integrity
in all aspects of life. So first, it starts with attendance. People go to work, there's an attendance book. He looks at the time, it's 10 a.m., then he goes to write 8. I want our students to step out with that integrity. This is what. Then mastery over whatever course. Yes, the practicals might not be as needed, but they develop the theory, and then they are shaped that you are going to the world of work. This is what you are going to do. That is one thing I expect. Then teamwork.
I see.
Teamwork. Be able to work with other people, no matter the environment you find yourself able. I've had going back. You just started from University of Ghana, but I started work as a professional teacher. I've taught in class 1. I've taught in class 6. I've taught in middle school. I've been a head teacher. Became an education officer before becoming a lecturer. So there are so many things lacking, which I believe from what we've been doing, if we keep the pace and doing it, our products will excel.
Fantastic. So that was Dr. Ebenezer Yesu. He's a faculty member here. He's the head of the General Studies Department. That's a department that students take core courses from, and the council member. He represents our senior members on the council, and he's talking about what makes Heritage a place to be, why you must choose Heritage Christian University College, and also let's also let you know that admissions are still in progress up to 30th of January. And so you can still apply. Go to our website, Heritage Christian College. Just Google Heritage Christian College and you can see all the wonderful offers. You can go to the admission page and then apply to become a student here. And it's free application, free application. We don't charge you anything for applying to our university. And then we also have 50% tuition waiver for this admission season. So the money you would have paid has been slashed into two just for you, and we want you to take advantage of that right now. As the Dr. Yesu has also mentioned, we teach our students ethics, integrity, and then also global competence. We want them to go out there and be able to compete with anybody at all across the world. We also have entrepreneurial initiatives that we make sure our students go through here, and we give them startup capital to also start their own businesses as a way to solve the graduate unemployment in the country. All of these things and many more are the reasons you must choose Heritage Christian College. You can call us on the number that is displayed on your screen, and also you can WhatsApp us, and you can go to all our social media handles, Heritage Christian College, and follow us. Let's take a quick break. We'll be back to continue.
Do you have an interest and passion for the media? You see yourself excelling in the field of journalism and multimedia, but do not have enough time and funds to pursue courses in those fields. That is why the Heritage Christian College Media Training School was set up to give you an opportunity to train yourself for 4 months and get a 2-month opportunity for attachment at Truth TV. With our state-of-the-art studio and newsroom, experienced friendly lecturers in the field of journalism and conducive lecture halls, we offer students the chance to learn on the job with both practical and theoretical lessons. We offer courses in journalism such as newscasting, show hosting, voice training and phonetics, voice-overs, report filing, and many others. In the field of multimedia, we offer courses in cinematography, video editing, animations, studio management, master control room management, light and sound engineering, set design, graphic design, photography, and social media management. We offer intensive 1-week courses in communication essentials for professionals. We have both weekday and weekend courses. We are located behind Amasaman Stadium in Accra. Heritage Christian College Media Training School gives you all the tips you need to succeed in the world of communication.
Ghanaians really are hardworking. Ghanaians are committed. I can see Ghanaians travel outside and they excel. How or why can't Ghana prosper? Ghana has everything.
A great chunk of Ghana, to be honest, lives in serious deprivation.
The kind of education system we have, in my view, has contributed to where we are, the challenge, unemployment challenge we have.
We need people who are able to start something on their own and are able to employ others.
That is why it is necessary to have a new type of education, ethical education, education that transforms the individual.
It is said, if you want prosperity for 1 year, plant corn. If you want prosperity for 100 years, plant trees. But if you want real prosperity for thousands of years, educate people.
My dreams and my goals is to provide equal opportunities for people back in the north, to provide a kind of a platform that will bring my people back in the north face to face with their own plight or predicament.
I'm hoping I become a very good example for young ones who have to go through the harsh life that I've been through before. At HCC, I've got to realize that our life is not for our own purpose, but it's for God and then for other service to mankind.
We're doing all this with the goal to transform lives, transform families, transform tribes, transform ultimately the society and beyond Ghana.
Any seed we sow today in this institution is sowing seeds of eternity in the lives of many, many children we may not know.
Thank you so much for staying with us. My name is Conrad Kakraba, and we are still on HCC In Focus. This is where we introduce you to the university in Amasaman, Accra, called Heritage Christian University College and its office. We are looking at different things that this university is doing in order to change the face of university education across the continent. We have just spoken about the the Department of General Studies. We are now going to talk about the Media Center. The university has a media center, and I'm privileged to be the director of that media center. And this center is starting with a TV station, and that's Truth TV. And so Truth TV is at the Heritage Christian University College, and also we have a training school, the media training school, which offers different programs, programs in journalism and multimedia. So in journalism, we have a newscasting, hosting of programs, voice training and phonetics, voice overs, language skills, both English and local language. And then also under multimedia, we do cinematography, video editing, 3D animation, studio management, light and sound engineering, set design, graphic design, photography, social media management, and master control room management. This is just a short course. it's just for 4 months of training, intensive training in these areas. And then also you can have attachment, a practical attachment, 2 months attachment with the station, that is Truth TV. And so we have one of our students here. He's actually done with his training, yes, and then he's currently doing his attachment. Kwame Obin, yes. Thank you so much for joining me.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, Kwame, so tell me, why did you decide to come here?
Oh, actually, I was behind my television one day, and I was watching news at 3.
I see.
But looking at how things were done during that time, I was like, wow, this station came not long, but they're having that professional standard, that of TV3 and GTV. I just compared it to it, and I was like, wow. So right after the news, then I saw the media adverts, media school adverts. I was like, wow, this is the place I need to be.
Oh yeah,
yes,
I see. That's how you knew about us. Yes. Interesting. So you did your training for 4 months. What was it in?
All right. I came in here to pursue multimedia course, as in editing and MCL management. I
see.
And truly, I was very happy.
I see.
Whatever I expected to happen in the school, I really had it here.
Interesting. So currently you're doing your attachment, right?
I'm doing my, yes.
Okay. So what are some of the things that you do? What are the practical skills that you've gained, and what are you doing? Currently.
I've gained a lot from my practicals here. I've been here for 2 months and over now, running my attachment. And one thing I all the time want to acknowledge is the working environment is good. The staffs, the lecturers here, everybody's open to you whilst you're working with. Anything that you find it difficult, you contact them or you consult them. They give you the best as you need as a professional.
Interesting. What was your background before you came here?
Okay, actually, I was having an IT.
Okay.
I was into
IT, but you wanted a multimedia
part.
In addition. Great. And
the whole thing is when I was in SS, I wanted to pursue radio program.
I see.
So the thing started.
Is it the technologies with the broadcast technologies with presentation?
broadcasting,
DJ.
broadcasting is
I see.
DJing and all that.
I see.
So we had a chance to visit a friend who was running a program. So he asked me to take his phone and take a shot.
I see.
So after the shot, he recommended me like,
yeah,
come on, you are in the professional way of shooting. That's where caught my attention. That hey, rather my talents is in the visual aspect.
I see. So you decided to switch.
Yes, sir.
And right now you are helping at the MCR.
Yes,
yeah, that's great. So Kwame Obin is one of our students in the media training school, and so that's what we want to do. We want to expose a lot of people to what happens in the media landscape, and so you can come here for training. We have a short course, for corporate executives, anybody at all who wants to have a training program for just 1 week or 2 weeks. We can have an intensive course for you in communication skills, in language skills, in multimedia. If you want to learn video editing, photography, whatever it is, within 1 week, 2 weeks, you can come for a short course. That one is 500 Ghana cedis. The 4-month course is 1,500 Ghana cedis. And you can have your attachment, your practical attachment with the station, and that is for 2 months. You will be allowed to practice whatever you have learned here. So if you want to do graphic design, all of the stuff that's multimedia skills, social media management, and all of those, we offer them here in the media training school. And so be a part of us. Just call the number that is being displayed on the screen. You can call 020 67 30 30 82 020 67 30 38 2. That's my number. You can just reach out and WhatsApp me or call, and you can be a student in this school as well. And then, as I said, our students are exposed to the training that we also offer here. And so if you're a student of Heritage Christian University College, you can be doing IT, you can be doing business administration courses, you can be doing theology, whatever it is. Our students have an added advantage to come here and then go to training, and then also to work here or do internship here or voluntary service here at the school. All of these, has just helped a lot of the students to pick up the skills in various aspects of the media. And that's what we want to do for our students. Give them practical skills. Now they can do editing and graphic design. They can handle television cameras and all of that. You too, you can have this particular advantage if you come to Heritage Christian University College. And so that's it for now. Thank you so much for your time. As I announced, admissions into the university are still in progress. Just go to our website, Heritage Christian College, www.hcuc.edu.gh, and we'll be back after this break.
Heritage Christian College Media Training School Homa. Yawa at your chair for our quadri year what the tremu, na in studio near newsroom dear, editum, one some tremuno, ya trebi bit to say, Cassiabo Akenkai, and then Tia Nissinicha, and then Traswa, Nibebra Ekekahu, one multimedia moonso, ya trebi bit to say, Sini, Umfoni SCA, Umfonicha, Nibebra Ekekahu. You bet to me so abwow. Ama wo de na ochepe esunya bribi wo nkita hodie adwuma ahodo nyinaa mu esan se ye wo yankasa fo nninti abre biara ye ma ya adesuafo kwan ma okọ yode ya tire won adesua dan mu no. Heritage Christian College Media Training School ye ma oni wo behia biara wo nkita hodie mu.
All right, thank you so much for staying with us. This is Hcc In Focus. This is where we let you know what's going on at Heritage Christian University College. We have one of our admissions officers, Michael Opong. Michael, thank you so much for joining me.
Thank you.
Great. Are students coming?
Yeah. We are excited about how the people are trooping.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Interesting. And what do you have to say to those who are yet to apply or yet to come after they've applied?
Okay, so for you to be part of this great institution and you're an SHS leaver, you need to pass 3 core subjects and 3 electives, and they must all be between A1 to C6. So with the core English and Maths is key. Then we select between social studies and math and based on your the program that you want to offer.
Okay.
Yes. And for the electives, any three best electives for HCS.
Interesting.
Now, if you are 25 years or more,
there's a call on the line. All right. Hello. Hello. All right. Well, when we get the caller back, we'll continue. Yes, Michael, you are on.
Yeah. So, if you are 25 years or more, you can also enter as a mature student, and you need just your birth set or any proof of birth, and you write entrance exams and you are admitted. If you also have HND or you have a diploma, you can send it, the certificate and a transcript, and you can do a top up.
Hello. Hello, welcome. Hello. 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 Yeah, can you hear me? All right. It looks like still the caller is still trying to get through to us. We'll try and then establish more connections and then see how we can interact with you. So keep calling. Yes. So now, apart from the applications, you said application is free, right?
Yes, the application form is free.
Yeah.
So you don't need to stress yourself and go to any of the banks. You just give us a call, or you can apply through our website for free.
Yeah, interesting. And there is a 50% waiver.
Sure. So because of COVID-19, we know that things are hard. So we are giving 50% discount on tuition to every applicant.
I see.
Yeah.
Interesting. And what are some of the things that are so unique about this university? Just highlight them again, finally.
Okay, so our uniqueness lies in our values. So as an institution, we pride ourselves in technology.
Okay.
At Heritage, you don't need to buy books. You don't need to buy a particular handout from a lecturer before you pass your course. So once you have a laptop, everything will be fine.
Okay.
So in the event that you don't have a laptop, then the school can provide one to you and you pay it in installments, because we know that your survival depends on it.
Okay.
Yes, so you either bring one or the school can buy one for you and pay in installments.
Interesting.
Then aside the technology, we also are into entrepreneurship. Aside academics, you have to do something for yourself and for your family. We don't want you to finish Heritage Christian College and be hunting around looking for a job. So while you're in school, we have a center that will always be providing seminars, training on businesses, on how to start a business, what to do and what not to do. Then once you pass through and you have a business idea, then the center gives you money, free money for you to start a business. And that's one thing that makes us unique, and we like talking about it so much.
Yeah, fantastic. And so admissions continue till...
Yes, so we are admitting students till end of the month and extend it to February, first to second week in February. We also have admission in April.
Okay.
Yes, we have an upcoming admission.
So if you miss this window, you can still apply for the April admissions. All right. Thank you so much, Michael. And so Michael Opon is one of our admissions officers. This has been HCC in Focus. This is where we let you know more about what's going on in Heritage Christian University College. We are in Amasaman, just behind the stadium in Amasaman, Accra. And you can come here. Tomorrow we will be here throughout, and we are having orientation for students who have just reported to campus. And you too, you can be a part of them. Just come and then join them and experience all of these great things that we are talking about. 50% tuition waiver for you. And so it means that if you had to pay a certain amount, it will be slashed, into two, and then you pay just a part of it. And so this, if you don't come for it, I don't know what else you want. We, in addition to all the other things that were mentioned. And so today we've been talking about the General Studies Department, the various courses that you have to take in order to improve upon different aspects of your life, in addition to the special field for which reason you came here. And so our courses as well, we have Bachelor of Business Administration, focusing on accounting, marketing, business information technology management, banking and finance, and then human resource management. And these are the programs under the business administration department. And then we also have the Bachelor of Science in Information Technology. Then we have Bachelor of Theology. These degrees are all from the Kwame Nkrumah University of Science and Technology, and they are accredited. And so the university is accredited by the Ghana Tertiary Education Commission. And you can just come here, have the confidence, and go through the system and get the best out of it. We wish you all the best. Stay with Truth TV.
Heritage Christian College, or HCC, is a university college affiliated to Kwame Nkrumah University of Science and Technology, KNUST, and we are accredited by the National Accreditation Board, NAB. HCC is a distinctive Christian university in Ghana today. It's a university intentionally set up to provide what I call a missing link in the tertiary education delivery in Ghana and on the continent of Africa.
Unemployment is a huge issue in our country, Ghana, and for that matter, in the whole of Africa. And that is the difference that Heritage seeks to make, helping to have the Ghanaian young people train and give themselves meaningful jobs without having to wait. This is phenomenal, and we are focused on delivering that.
The Center for Entrepreneurship, Philanthropy and Ethics is one of the units of HCC that has decided to help the students to be able to develop their skills in entrepreneurship, help them to be able to write business plans, to employ other people. And then they do all of these things in the context of ethics and giving back to society.
Before you finish HCC, you have your own business. It's a privilege to you because you won't be hunting around looking for a job. You already have your job. So with a CEP, if you're a student in the Heritage Christian University, you have a great opportunity of becoming an entrepreneur right after school.
Our company name is Rosemarsh Farms Ghana Limited. Our vision is to be the preferred choice for quality, affordable, and value-added agricultural products.
At Apex Track, we are into tracking of vehicles, both for commercial and for private owners. And we provide value for our customers. HCC gave us the opportunity to become who we are today.
In our modest way, we want to make learning very practical. We want to train people not only in the theory, but even important is our students to be able to apply whatever theory that they learn into resolving very everyday problems. In this modern world, in this era, there is nothing that you can do well without the use of technology. Everything is driven by technology, and we want to be relevant.
They gave me the opportunity to own a laptop so that I could pay in installments. Per the course I'm doing, the